Welcome back to another episode of Metal Ben's Chronicles, coming at you from the Metal Ben Mobile, and we're going to bring you a 2020 album review for you from a band who's been relatively underground since their existence. You know, formed in 1971 from Ventura, California. I'm talking about Cirith Ungol. That's right. Now, they wouldn't put their first album out till 1981, you know, being Frost and Fire. They only got 5 studio albums out, you know. So yeah, I mean, this would be their first album in 29 years to follow up to Paradise Lost. Not to be confused with the band Paradise Lost. But yeah, let's just get right into it. Yes, Forever Black came out on April 24th, 2020 on Metal Blade Records. You know? Like I said, only 5 studio albums. And right there's what the CD looks like. It's got that classic gray look to it. The original Metal Blade logo, which I'm happy to see that back. You know? I mean, the booklet's nothing real special. I mean, it's got that back picture and mainly just, you know, lyrics. And it's got, you know, the lineup right there. You know, and that's pretty much it. So lineup-wise, you got Tim Baker on vocals. Nobody quite sounds like Tim Baker. Tim Baker definitely has a very unique, original sounding voice. Nobody does sound like him. He's got a very raspy, aggressive type of vocal approach compared to a lot of people, or a lot of vocalists from that time frame, you know what I mean? Got Robert Carvin on drums and horns. That's right, also part of the classic lineup, you know, of Cirith Ungol. Then you got Greg Wheatstrom on guitars, also a part of that classic lineup. So you got 3 members, you know, that were a part of that original classic lineup, you know, that would be on Frost and Fire, you know, King of the Dead, One Foot in Hell, and Paradise Lost. I hope I got all those album titles right. So then you got Jimmy Barraza on guitars and James Leatherby on bass, and that's your lineup. Anyways, we're gonna get right into it. You know, yes, the follow-up to the 1991 album Paradise Lost, like I said, and it's kind of weird, man. Similar to Angel Witch. Angel Witch only has 5 albums out too. But I'll tell you what, man, stylistic-wise, on this album, it's very old-school sounding. It's got a thick, pretty big production too on it. I mean, the guitars sound pretty heavy, you know. What more can be said? Yeah, like I said, they're similar to Angel Witch. They stuck to their early 80s sound, you know. And Tim Baker still sounds amazing. He hasn't lost his voice at all. You know, kind of similar to, you know, Angel Witch in a lot of ways. But yeah, man, track-wise, you got The Call. Just a short little instrumental with, you know, little dark horn intro. Kind of reminds me of like an intro to one of those horror movies that involves pirate ships or something like that. I know that's probably a horrible way to describe it, but you get where I'm going. Legions arise! Legions arise! You know, killer track. You know, little up-tempo here, you know. Great, solid track. Then you got the Frost Monster theme. Man, another solid track. You know, a little doomier on this track, but yeah, man, really good stuff. You know, the Fire Divine kind of picks the pace up a little bit. Another just solid track. Stormbringer, you know, kind of slows it down a bit. It's got a very dark atmosphere to it. It's very doomy sounding. I really, really enjoy it. Another solid track. Fraxis Promissum. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. Another solid track, you know. Again, you know, kind of picks up the pace a bit, you know. Nightmare, you know, another solid doomy track. Before Tomorrow. Again, continuing that doom aspect, you know. Mixed with, you know, the traditional heavy metal, the power metal type of vibe that Cirith Ungol is known for. And then we end with the title track, Forever Black, which kind of picks it up a bit, also, but, you know, still has that doomy atmosphere. That's pretty much this album in a nutshell. I think this is a very solid album. You know, if you're into doom metal, traditional heavy metal, power metal, this is right up your alley. This is a perfect album. What a comeback. You know, and for a band that has such a short discography, this definitely does not disappoint. You know, this is definitely going to be up there at the end of 2020 when it comes to, you know, my favorite albums of 2020. I know it is. Yeah, man, I'm giving this album a perfect 10 out of 10. It's that good. Production sounds very old school. The guitars sound heavy and huge. What more can I say? Great playing on here. All right. Keep it metal.